Hello beautiful friends and viewers, welcome to my channel, and if you have not already subscribed, please don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Please do remember to like this video and leave me a comment. I really look forward to engaging with you all. I will show you how to create this eye look using my amazing Morphe and Jeffree Star Artistry palette. I've also used the Morphe and Jeffree Star eyeshadow brush set, and I absolutely love this brush set to blend my eyeshadow. It works absolutely amazing. Eyeshadow palette looks like, and it looks much more beautiful in person, and I absolutely love the gorgeous array of colors that you can use to create a variety of eyeshadow looks. How to create this look using these more warmer tones, and although the green shades are absolutely gorgeous, I will save that for another video. I will start this look by priming my eyelids, and I use Anastasia Beverly Hill eyeshadow primer. I am going in with Huda Beauty Easy Bake baking powder, and I will bake under my eyes. I will not remove until the end of my eyeshadow look. I am going in with a transition shade, and I will gently swipe that onto my upper crease using a windshield type motion and follow the shape, natural shape of your eyebrow. So where the front of your eyebrow meets the arch, and just take your eyeshadow brush, any fluffy brush, and just take that and blend that in a windshield windshield wiper type of motion until blended. And generally a transition shade is normally just a few shades darker than your natural skin tone, and then with the same brush you can pick up some more product, and I chose a brighter color in a circular motion. I would just, in a windshield wiper type motion and in smaller circular motions, I would blend the colors right into. I am picking up a brick red and a chocolate brown shade, and then I am working that into my middle crease, so that would just go right under your arch, and just blend that, almost stipple that in and blend in smaller circular motions with a smaller blending brush. With the same blending brush, I would pick up a little more product and kind of wing that out until the end of my eyebrow. So just follow the natural shape of your eyebrow and just keep blending. And I would just use the same brush and wing that out further, and take that same brush and blend it into your outer V. At this point, you may deepen your crease by picking up more product and blending in smaller circular motions with a smaller brush, and I would not pick up more product, and then I would bring some of that color and blend that into my lower lash line. And again, the baking powder will help not to smear the eyeshadow onto your complexion. As you've seen, I picked up this beautiful pink pigment, and with a smaller brush or a flat angle brush or any flat brush or a smaller brush, I would then disperse the pigment onto my lower lash line to create a contrast almost under my lower lash line and my upper crease. I just like to create that contrast. As you can see, the art is truly in the blending and how you blend. And again, I like using the smaller circular motion, and I like to transition in that windshield wiper type of motion. It adds a wonderful look. Just ensure that there is a fine contrast in the middle your crease and where the front of your eyebrow meets. You want that shade to be a lighter shade, so the lighter goes in the front and then the deeper goes into the middle crease and in the outer V. And as for your lower lash line, you generally want to start with a lighter shade and build that up, and use possibly a smaller blending brush to always blend out your lower lash line. I am cutting my crease with my Sigma cut crease brush, and I am using Huda Beauty concealer to create the cut crease. And generally, to start the cut crease, I would start with the inner portion of my eyes, and I am doing a half cut crease. I love using a lighter color for the cut crease, but you can just use a color that's a few shades lighter, or just use your concealer for the cut crease. It'll just work fine. To eliminate any harsh lines, I will just take a lighter color and I will gently blend that in and add a contrast. Adding a contrast between your cut crease area and your middle of your crease, just use a lighter color and it'll add some dimension as well. And use a pearlescent or use an iridescent shade or a shimmer shade. I would use a lighter shade, then add that right on to your cut crease. So where you've cut your crease, use just a very flat brush, or use any type of a flat brush, and you may just add the shape that you desired, or just follow the shape of the cut crease. I like to use the edge of my brush, as you can see what I'm doing, and then I like to add in dimension that way, and just follow what you've done on the cut crease basically. And then just use a blending brush to eliminate any harsh line. So use a smaller blending brush and don't add any product, right? And generally use the same transition shade and just further refine that area. At this point, take a blending brush and just gently eliminate any harsh lines, and to the point where you see that there is a nice contrast. To really open up the eye area, use a very small blending brush and take an iridescent or a glitter shimmer and add that pop right into your inner corner or your inner V. At this point, you can brush off any extra remaining powder, and then you may use a concealer. I am using Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer in the shade Cookie Dough, and I am further refining and sharpening up my shape. So I create the shape by doing this. And again, I am doing this with a very flat Sigma cut crease brush that I have lost, unfortunately. This was one of my favorite brushes for a cut crease, but you may use really any flat brush to create this effect. And I would just honestly bring it to almost an angle from where your outer corner of your eye and meets the end of your eyebrow. I am using my Sephora Pro Conceal brush and blending out any harsh lines, and just taking that concealer and really blending that in, and just ensuring that I don't conceal any areas that are not meant to be concealed. And as you can see that the shape is being created nicely. If you feel that you've went over or under, you can either conceal that area out, as I am doing, just to create that balance, as I will be adding a shimmer shade at the start of the arch of my eyebrow and just bringing that down to the end of my eyebrows. At this point, I am again blending, and what is in the blending, I am picking some off the really beautiful, almost like an orange type of a pigment, and adding in just some more brightness because I wish to, and I absolutely love color. I've picked up some iridescent shade on a very flat blending brush. It's an angle blending brush, and I am using the iridescent shade and then highlighting my brow bone. I absolutely love to highlight my brow bone, but you have to ensure that you start from where your arch meets to the end of your eyebrow. You don't want to add any shimmer or glitter shade at the front of your brow bone. Rather, you pick up a matte shade, or you may pick up a white shade, I love white, or a nude shade, and just highlight the front of my brow bone. It'll just add in more structure that liner to line my waterline with a very nude color. I absolutely love the Essence eyeliners. The beautiful glow brush from Kaleido Cosmetics in the shade Rose Gold, and this is almost like a glowy highlighting blush. It is absolutely gorgeous. I've received as PR sometimes last year, but it honestly works remarkably well, and it is so affordable also. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially if you wish for that really beautiful sun-kissed color, and it has a very beautiful warm peachy tone to it. I am using my Huda Beauty 3D highlight in Pink Sands and just highlighting the high point off my cheek. I absolutely love highlighters, but you don't want to add in too much highlighter. If you do have textured skin, you may go in with your beauty blender and further stipple your highlighter in, so it'll almost create an airbrushed effect, and then you can further use a setting powder and then use a beauty blender to stipple that highlight in. Using my amazing Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Gel Liner in the shade Jet Black, and I'm also using Anastasia Beverly Hills Gel Eyeliner brush that I absolutely love. I've absolutely loved this cream gel liner for a while, and I am just working on my wing. To achieve a very precise wing, this will take some practice. I've done a lot of practice with a wing liner, and honestly, once you get the hang of it, it's not going to be as difficult. But the most difficult part for me is to make both eyes parallel, and this takes a lot of precision and with practice, and I am sure you will become an expert at no time. Essentially, you draw your shape and you bring your wing starting from your outer corner of your eye and just bring a diagonal line and make it meet to almost follow the direction of where your inner corner meets to where your eyebrow ends, and create that shape and then just fill it. One benefit to a gel eyeliner or a cream eyeliner versus a liquid eyeliner is that you can correct any mistakes. If you feel that you have accidentally messed your wing up, you can actually take a concealer, like a very small angled brush, and you can then correct your mistake. I like to add in a couple of coats of mascara before my eyelash application, and I am using CoverGirl mascara, CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. Add mascara onto your lower lash line and then further intensify your lower lash line with more eyeshadow, and just by picking up just a little more product with a very flat brush, just add in some of that brightness that you may have dulled out. And this is the look without eyelashes. Now I will be popping on some eyelashes. First, you need to coat your eyelash band with eyelash glue and let that sit for around 59 seconds and wait for the tack to really settle in. And then you place your eyelash onto your lower lash line and adjust your eyelash, or you can also use tweezers to place the eyelash onto your eyelash line. I like to use the end of my brush to secure the eyelash on and just gently press the end of your brush, end of your clean brush, onto your eyelashes. And you may also use your fingers to squeeze your natural eyelashes against your false lashes, and this will also prevent the eyelash from separating or falling off, especially if you have oilier eyelids. What a huge and remarkable difference if you compare one side to the other. And I will do the same by, again, letting the lash glue sit and then placing and securing it onto your eyes with clean fingers. Ensure that your eyelash is not falling off and it's secure. Use the end of the brush to again secure nicely, and use the end of the brush to kind of lift those eyelashes up. So I absolutely love doing that. Use your favorite setting spray and set your makeup into place, and again spray around 6 inches away from your face. And you may take a beauty blender and then further stipple your setting spray in, and this will also help hold your makeup in place for longer. So you can also use a fluffy foundation brush or a powder brush and just almost press that spray right into your complexion, and that'll really help your makeup to stay in place. Now this is the final look, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned a little bit about eyeshadow application. It does not need to be this bright. I absolutely love working with brighter shades, but I also love working with more neutral shades or shades that you can really wear every day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell. I will try to make more content for you on a more regular basis. And thank you so much for watching, and your support means everything to me. Have a wonderful day. And